Okay, hit the right button this time. You're good.
All right, so we set the scene in a seemingly abandoned mansion on a hill far away. The floors are broken in many places, revealing the basement beneath. The ceiling open to the rain that falls. But there is one room that seems to be well kept. An old man sits in a chair, withered, gray-haired, and his eyes glazed over. Begins to cough. Oh. Where is he? Arcadian! Arcadian, where are you? I demand you come near us once. Arcadian. Oh, where is that fool? It's been too long. I must go. And he begins to try to stand, but a hand goes to his shoulder, and a woman stands at his side. Hector, please. You're sick. You need to rest. I know, Vanessa, I know. But Arginian, he has been gone for too long. I made sure that he would do as you asked. Now, please, your medicines. Oh, I hate this foul tasting stuff. Please. It is the only thing that's keeping you going anymore. I know, child. I know. And a tray with a single wooden cup is set onto his lap. He looks down at it. This green vicus. What's the word?
Viscous.
Viscous. There we go. Viscous ooze sludge that smells awful. But Vanessa was right. It had been keeping Hector alive. She was a world-class medical doctor. Thank you, Vanessa, for staying with me all these years. Of course. Now drink. He picks up the cup, begins to drink. And he looks over to Vanessa, with a small smile on her face, pleased. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, he says as he sets the cup down. I am tired. Could you help me to my bed? Of course. And when Arginian returns, we will talk of what to do now. We believe the goblin insurrection has been purged finally. Good. Good. Every one of those filthy monsters. Are the townspeople all right? They are already beginning to rebuild. Good. Good. I must sleep for a time. Let me help you to your bed. And that's the end of the character perspective.
Who
Am I
dis
supposed to
bitch?
know who these people are?
Who
One of
dis
you
bitch?
is.
Fair enough.
I mean,
I have theories.
man, you guys were looking for Hector so hard, and guess what? He went to a different game.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck's Vanessa?
The one who's actually
Me.
controlling
the lady.
everything. The one who has turned all the undead evil.
Are the undead evil?
I mean, the one guy's trying to find loopholes so he can fucking kill people, so yeah.
No, that's fair,
that
but
doesn't-
like,
At least one is
That doesn't-
classifiable as evil.
Are there two Vanessas? Is it
That does-
Vanessa?
I hate that.
Vanessa?
Vanessa.
It's not.
Who's
not
on
right.
Like
Christ?
Brittany's.
Brittany.
Vanessa is a very Brittany name.
What does that mean?
What?
You know what it means. It's the same bitch. Same bitch name.
Same bitch name.
Every Vanessa is same.
All right.
I'm just saying, Vanessa's a bitch name, so can Brittany.
So,
It's Brittany, bitch.
before we get back to exactly Larry, I want to figure out where everyone is in town. It is the third day of quote-unquote downtime.
And this was before we went to go talk to Rose and,
Yes.
Okay.
So, that night, Larry had come upon Thasonia and Marcus to demand that he have the town. But let's get across to what everybody else is doing. Let's start with Rylan.
Hi.
Rylan, what are you up to? Let's say, I think it'd be like 8 o'clock at night. Cupcake, they are collecting trash. Go sit down.
Trash time.
There are trash being taken.
Go ahead. There you go. Stay. Alright. Rylan.
8 o'clock? I'd probably be in the tavern. Probably about dinner time. Again, just talking to the folks, the townspeople, to see if things have changed a little bit in the few days that we've been gone, and the Red Brand has been kind of taken care of. Stuff like that.
Alright. Agate.
What the fuck could he be doing? I don't know what he'd be doing. Waiting for the next thing to happen? Oh.
So nothing in particular.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Then let us say that you're just in the tavern as well.
Okay.
Mina.
Now, remind me what happened last.
The last time we met, the very last thing was we entered the town with Rose in hand.
Mhm.
And Rose had pretty much said it's going to take us a while to figure out like exactly where Wave Echo Cave is.
Right. Yes, I remember. Then I was trying to find out anything else that happened to travelers.
Mm-hmm. If anything else had been, if anybody else had been attacked, and you talked to one farmer who was
Decidedly useless.
decidedly useless. He did give you some information, but not necessarily good information.
or anything new or reliable.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what else I'd be doing though. Honestly.
So you'd be trying to figure out more information from various
Yeah, I
people
guess
around the
keep
town.
doing that.
Mm-hmm. Anyone in particular you wish to ask, or just in general looking?
I can't think of anyone particular.
Okay, so that's still probably tavern area because that's
Yeah.
where most of the people end up. You know, the tavern slash inn is more like a watering hole than anything else.
We're kind of just waiting for things to happen.
Mm-hmm. And Ceres.
It's about 8 o'clock. I think
Mhm.
she grabbed dinner from in there, and I think she's outside painting.
Anywhere in particular you would be painting?
Probably near the tavern. Oh, I don't know. She probably would have wandered off to get a good thing of the sunset, and then just kept painting.
Hmm.
Ah,
Probably, I assume she has Dimitri too with her, just because she's
Fair.
been dragging him along everywhere since, as she has told Agete many times, Agete doesn't love him anymore, so she has to.
I see. I'm sorry, Agate. I didn't know you didn't love the dog anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Well, you'd probably be the first to see Marcus and Visonia. Visonia, of course, in handcuffs. Oh, wait. No, you removed them, didn't you?
Alex stepped away to get food, but he did remove her handcuffs at one point.
Yes. I just don't remember if he put them back on or not.
I don't remember if he put them. Alex, do you remember? Did you put the handcuffs back on her?
I hadn't, but as we were approaching town, I might stop and say we probably should.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
Like 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't care. I don't think Sears cares at all. She
Uh,
probably doesn't even doesn't even fully realize they're there.
I will tell you that won't matter too much because Dimitri does, and Dimitri is like doing like that scared growl in
Yeah.
the direction of
Sorry.
Marcus.
Yeah, I think I'd look over and be like, I know he's a dog hater, I get it.
I
And
don't hate dogs.
You killed another dog!
No, I didn't though. I don't like.
No! I know, but Sirius doesn't. Well, Sirius is half joking.
Yeah, that's what
But-
Marcus says. He doesn't get it. He doesn't. Get it.
She looks over.
you would see Marcus with this dark spirit following behind him. He's kind of hard to see because it is dark out, but you definitely see like this shadowy presence that's almost cloaked over him, while Visonia is looking rather tense.
I think I do a bit of a double take just because Mina's not there. I'm like, what spooky shit's happening and Mina's not there? Okay. She probably like looks at her painting, she's like, alright, fine. And packs it up and like heads over to him.
Marcus, as you're making your way back towards Sister Gariel's, you see Cirrus and Dimitri running up. Dimitri coming a little bit slower than Cirrus is.
Oh, I'm not running.
Okay, walking up
Yeah.
in a collision course with you. And oh, go ahead.
Hi.
Hey, and she kind of looks at the. Are you on a date or something?
No. And he looks back and he's got a ghost with him.
Because I was really concerned. Like, I was wondering which one it was with.
What?
Are you okay?
Hello.
We have a guest.
How are you?
Good. What's up?
I'm here to collect Vandalin as a new place of operation.
Oh, okay.
You don't mind, do you?
No, I don't care.
Looks over to Marcus. Is that all that is necessary?
No, she's not the one in charge.
Ah, unfortunate.
I'm sorry, you thought she was in charge?
I've never seen her before.
Yeah, who is this?
Interesting. He pulls out his notebook. um, I'm sorry. This is the Lich that, or
Oh,
not
this is
Lich.
Larry?
This is the Wraith that we met earlier.
Oh, hey! Nice to meet you, Larry.
I think it would be better if you stayed here, Larry, with these two, and I will go get Rose if you'd like.
No, I wish to go view my new city.
You might find people are less agreeable
I
without warning.
Actually, Larry, if you don't mind, like, staying here for a minute, I'd love to get a sketchy. You look way different than what I was imagining.
She is a good artist.
roll a persuasion at advantage.
Oh, God. Gotta my character sheet up and everything. 16?
And he's like looking back and forth between you and the village and you and the village, and he says, "Just make sure to get my good side."
Yeah, of course, man. And I set up and I start drawing.
Sonia looks at the both of them, then leans over to you, Marcus. Is she insane?
Just keep walking.
She
We abscond.
proceeds to do. She proceeds to do so, pointedly moving like in a wide arc around, while Dimitri is like slowly growling at Larry as you guys are leaving, and Larry looks over. Oh, such a good puppy. I've always wanted a pet.
We actually have like a couple pups that need adopted.
May I have them?
Do you know how to take care of them?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
We'll see. Anyway, stop talking so much. It's messing up the picture.
I see. And he strikes a pose immediately. All right,
Alright.
Marcus, you head into town and go ahead and make a artisan's check of some sort.
What do you want? Artisan tools?
But painter supplies, whatever.
What do you want me to roll? Wisdom?
Are you trying to do an efficient and effective painting, or are you trying to be like as much flair as possible? Are you trying to be
Uh,
accurate, or are you trying to be,
Oh, accurate.
yeah,
I
accurate?
thought you were trying to be distracting, but
Oh
accurate
no,
works
no,
too.
she didn't even think of that.
Marcus appreciates the distraction. Thank you.
Go ahead and use wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent,
Nice.
excellent. Great, perfect. We'll get back to that.
This man is gonna have like a frameable portrait after this shit.
We'll get back to that. Marcus, you get into town and you're noticing something a little odd. There are far more people walking around than normal.
Like to stop for a second and confirm that all of these people are as alive as I'd like them to be.
Go ahead and roll an investigation for me.
So it doesn't have to be now, but I am curious, when do I get to use my passive investigation that I apparently have?
Oh, you took the observant feat.
I
Well,
did.
what is your passive investigation?
What is it? How is it calculated? Is it 10
It's
or
just
8?
plus.
It's
The same as your passive perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It-
using intelligence.
So
Okay,
it's
so
And
so
your
it's
investigation.
8 plus your proficiency, or 8 plus your investigation total plus 5.
okay, so
I think it's 8.
17. I think
No,
it's 17.
it's your perception bonus plus 10. I'm
What?
fairly
But
certain
it's
that's
an
how it's calculated.
investigation bonus.
But yeah, investigation.
Investigation.
My
plus
passive
5.
perception is a 22,
Yes.
and my
And your
And my-
perception is 7, right?
and my perception is above my investigation by 3. So it should be a 19, I think. That's how that works.
So your investigation is a plus 4.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Yeah, no, that it's 10 plus your
I'm gonna write this
investigation.
down so that when I bring this up again, because I want to use it.
Yeah, it's calculated the same way your perception is done.
Investigation 19.
All right.
Cool.
So, investigation 19. Okay, so a lot of the individuals in the town don't seem to be like going anywhere. They seem to be wandering. And you approach one, and do you call out to them? How do you like?
Do I recognize them? I've been around town, and he's very observant. Like,
Well,
am I seeing a lot of not normal people?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay.
exactly what you're seeing. I'm wondering how you're like identifying them. Do you approach one, or do you call out to them, or what do you how do you like find out exactly who they are?
Honestly, I think the first thing that he realizes is that they're not necessarily responding to Viconia being out and about. Because I don't think I got her cuffs back on because I
No,
wouldn't
you
have-
haven't.
Yeah, so like we're just walking and oh, people are like really chill. Wait. And
The other thing you notice is that it's dark out. Not, so dark because there's, lanterns and such. But normally people would have some kind of lantern or torch or something like that while they're milling about. And
they're
they
just
seem
milling
to be
about in the
getting
dark.
along. Yeah, they seem to be getting along just fine.
Yeah, because this is like a primarily human settlement as far as
Yep.
I can tell.
Yep, you got
Do
one
they-
half elf, and that is all.
Damn, dudes, y'all are not mixed at all. Okay.
Welcome to the Sword Coast.
Fair enough. But these people look like they're still human, or
Humanoid at least.
humanoid at least. All right.
Yeah, and so the reason why I was asking is, if you try to go see someone's face or something like that, that's when you would discover they're very, very much like they seem to be people, and when you go to look at them, they have like faces that you would tell is normal, but they're like translucent. Almost as if they're shades.
I was gonna say you can just go back to the temple, but honestly, with me. And I'm going to hurry along to wherever I believe that Rose and his wife would be.
They
Are
would
they
be
still
they would be in the tavern for sure.
okay?
He would be like uh, he does not like being out when there are people, he's a night owl.
Mhm.
And so he's definitely in the tavern. You'd know this from like day one, essentially, that he's much of the like a forge worker at night, so nobody has to bother him or anything like that. So if he's not out of bed yet, he will be soon.
All right. Well, I am probably
say-
admittedly looking more for Violet than
I
Rose.
I say bed, but
Hmm.
elf. Now Violet, if she's not in the tavern, she'd be at the mayor's house.
Well, let's hit the tavern first, because
Mhm.
that'll be our group as well.
Yep.
Because I don't know. Someone might like to know that a sister is painting a wraith. So yeah, we'll go to the tavern.
All right. And Marcus, you enter the tavern with Visonia behind you, and everybody freezes upon seeing her. Save for, anybody that's not paying attention.
Hi, friends. I know there's a lot of racism things that we need to unpack here. Have you guys seen Rose? Because you have more guests than her.
The proprietress just kind of points up the stairs.
Excellent. Thanks. Stay inside, please.
What's going on?
Viconia, would you explain? As he's like already halfway.
She looks at Visonia looks at everyone like she's definitely has like the go ahead, anybody that's in the tavern, go ahead and roll an insight.
Yeah, that's a mean insight roll for sure.
So Mina, you are a little busy talking to people about, their experiences with the undead. It seems to be that they all understand the rules and avoid them at all costs, but they have become a little bit more not aggressive, but
Intrusive.
prevalent and intrusive, where they're like asking to investigate their wares or whatever they're doing.
Right.
And they are having more and more actual speech.
Okay.
Everybody else, you see Visonia, and she has this kind of like very, very haughty attitude, but with your high insight rolls, you could tell she is deer in the headlights. As people are like staring at her with kind of like disdain and disgust.
I think at that, Agete just kind of stands up and starts like cracking his arms because he's been sitting for a while, not moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of walks over, stands in front of her, crosses his arms, and just stares at everyone. Giving them a
that, she
look of
kinda-
like, go back to your business.
She kind of like puffs up a little bit, you know, confidence reinvigorated.
Mm-hmm.
We have a problem. You seem to have a spiritual friend, and he has returned.
What do you mean spiritual friend?
Spiritual friend.
And she'll like look around and then whisper very lowly to everybody, there is a wraith, and Cirrus is with her. Him.
And it immediately like looks at her like, why the fuck would you leave them alone? And looks to Marcus like, why the fuck would you leave them alone?
Oh, Marcus has already
Marcus
gone.
is
Oh, he's already gone, okay.
I think Mina's like rushing over, like, where is it?
It's right outside of town to the northwest.
She go.
Well, Mina dashes out of the tavern.
Yeah. Agate
Agate?
goes.
Agate dashes out of the tavern.
Well,
Rylan?
he'll like look back at her and be like, kind of give her a look of like, you staying here or you coming?
I am remaining here.
Don't do
Actually, no.
anything rash.
Actually, I'm going to Sister Gariel's.
I'm going back to prison. Goodbye.
I'm going back to where people won't judge me.
Mood.
Yeah.
Uh,
He nods
Or
and
if-
leaves.
Marcus, did you explain the things you saw outside?
I would have like kind of tried to
well,
whisper them to her.
at least to Visonia, like. You know.
Yes, I would have switched to Elvish and
Mhm.
kind of quietly told her as we were walking through.
And she'll before Agate leaves, because Mina has already bolted. She'll grab Agate's arm. There are spirits walking around outside. Be careful. And then she'll let go.
He just mutters, fuck, and then leaves.
And Rylan, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay and wait for Marcus, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna turn. Like, do you need someone to take you back?
I do
to
not
this?
need assistance, thank you.
Fair.
And she turns and with like a very haughty turn, and strides out of the inn. And
In Elvish, I'll say bye bye now.
whatever the Elvish version of "fuck off" is, but like in a very mature and polite nature.
Le fuck off.
Lay fuck off.
they perish.
So, Quebecians.
Quebecians?
Yeah, because she said le fuck off, like French. French Canadians. Quebecians.
Quebecers.
Yes, Quebecians.
Man, you Canadians and your Canada.
Yeah, we call that Shiak here.
I just nod
Um,
like I like her fire.
And she turns and heads to Sister Gariel's because she's like, oh, fuck this shit.
She probably think that this is going to somehow be pinned on her. It's her fault. It's the drought's fault.
And, yeah,
Actually,
Marcus.
I would
go ahead.
actually start. If everybody else left, I would head upstairs to find Marcus as well.
Mm-hmm. Marcus, Rylan, we'll get right back to you.
Mhm.
Theris,
Mm-hmm.
you are in the midst of drawing a magnificently accurate depiction of
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah.
And, may I speak yet?
Yeah, I moved away from the face. Go for it.
Excellent. Am I allowed to see?
D. Don't move. I'll turn it around. Okay.
Certainly.
All right. I flip it and show it to him.
Wow. You've got the contours just right.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Cheekbones.
Now, I have a question for you.
Yeah. I flip it back and keep working. Yeah. Sure. Whatever. What's up?
Are there goblins in the town?
Not to my knowledge.
Great. Then this place will be more than amenable to having a battalion of soldiers here.
I mean, possibly. They don't have any guards right now.
They don't have any guards.
Yeah.
Well, then I should have them come immediately to protect the town.
I mean,
Like a
Somewhere Raylan just starts itching his ears like, the fuck did I just feel? God damn it.
I think she just kind of shrugs and she's like, I mean, I guess. I mean, we were supposed to get some guards from Neverwinter, but we didn't do that.
Neverwinter is such a long ways
I know,
away.
right? Like, first they made me walk all the way here, and then they're like, oh, by the way, now you need to go back. I'm like, come on.
You didn't even walk. We had a fucking cart.
I know.
She nods. Harboring goblins is such a filthy crime. Goblins must be exterminated.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh.
They
I don't-
destroyed my city, my village.
That
Left
is
us to rot.
that is pretty bad. I have met at least one good one though.
Have you?
Yeah. And I pat Dimitri and I said, yeah, he raised a whole bunch of the wolves. Made them, took good care of them, was super sweet to them. Basically died trying to protect them.
But even monsters have family, no?
I guess so.
And if a monster were to attack and destroy your city, you would fight them to the last, no?
Yeah, probably. And like, sure, I probably would be super suspicious of like if I saw the same type of monster other places. Uh but I don't know if I would immediately kill on sight.
I would. I always would.
Yeah, you did kind of say that.
They took everything from us. Our
Huh.
lives, our homes, our families.
That's rough, buddy.
So you understand.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree, but I guess I understand it.
It's alright to disagree. Just try not to be in our way. We have a pact. We will destroy anything, anyone associated with these goblins.
Like, how much associated?
Oh, your pet wolves are fair enough. They seem to follow you, even if he seems to not like me.
I think that would kind of be the case for most animals.
But harboring a goblin... I don't know if I could keep the anger in check.
Hmm.
You have to understand, the villagers, they hate goblins. They hate anyone dealing with goblins. That is why we investigate, patrol. Because even if one gets by, they could hurt someone.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I fully agree with that. Just very blanket thing. But, I mean, I'm also not gonna fight with an army right now, so...
As you say that, Agate, Mina, you guys are now within sight of Cirrus and Larry.
Everything seems fine.
Yeah, he hasn't moved from his position.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
drawing him.
And
Oh, hey.
Agate, as you come up, you notice that he seems to be looking at the like staring at the village with almost a longing.
Hmm.
Oh, I did want to ask. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, why do you want the village?
Thunder Tree is so far away. It's good to have someplace so far away from the boss.
Happening here? What?
That's fair. Oh, hey, Mina. But like, why the town in particular? I mean, seems like more of a hassle because you know they're not going to be like that's a lot of talking and working with people and stuff you got to do.
I do not mind working with people.
Okay.
No one seems to want to work with us, however. They seem to fear us for some reason.
No, I get that. I mean,
Even after all the good work we do.
no, that's true. I haven't, you know what, I will say, I don't think I've heard anyone outright condemning you guys.
This is good news. Perhaps negotiations will not break down. Hello, you two. How have you been?
Peach.
How close are they together?
The wraith is about 3 feet away.
So he couldn't like reach out and touch her, right?
I mean, that's within fighting.
That's true. Dimitri's there too, right?
Yep, and he has been like
Growling.
he has stopped growling, but he's not taken. He's not let that thing out of his sight.
Okay.
I think I looked
He
you guys. Oh, hey, where's Marcus? Oh, sorry. I cut you off.
Who?
Oh, I cut off Chris. I was asking where's Marcus.
No, I'm good. You can
Okay.
answer that.
The tavern.
Oh, okay. I figured he would have come back with you guys.
He might be coming back. What is happening? You didn't answer the question, please.
I look at Mina and I look at the paint, like the easel and everything. I'm like, taxes. What do you think is happening? I'm painting him.
Isn't it such a wonderful drawing?
You know that he actually stopped responding.
Oh, you. I remember you. I remember you.
Which one? Is he looking at?
And she's looking at he's looking at Mina.
Mm.
Yes, I'd imagine you would. It wasn't very long ago.
No, it wasn't. I remember your father. A gruff man. A guard. He had a sword.
A lot of guards do.
Yes, they do. Would you like to meet him?
Yes.
May I look? May I look?
Is this gonna mess up the painting?
I will be sure to move back into place.
I'm doing a stupid again, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, she starts walking towards him.
He looks over at Agate. May I look?
I mean, hey, this is the second time he's asked, and if Mina wants to fucking do it, he'll let her kill herself. He looks pissed, but he's not stopping him.
Come, child. Take my hand. And he holds out a hand.
She does.
Why not take an old sinner's hand?
We'll get back to that.
Man, I actually am a little disappointed that Chris did not break out into song there.
Yes.
Come on, Chris, you can do it.
I'm not doing it.
Come on, you can
As
do
soon as
it.
it was like, take my hand, I was like, do you not want to take an old sinner's hand?
You know, Alex has not seen that.
Good. What? I
don't
literally
even know.
showed Craig like a few months ago because he had never seen it either.
So, Marcus. Headed to, I assume, Violet's room that you know of.
Yeah, I mean, I Marcus assumes that they share a room,
Yes,
but maybe
yes,
that's
they do. Yes,
fair.
they. And do you knock or what?
Yes. He knocks and to think for a second. Like, but it's a very hard knock, I think.
You see the door open, and it's Jalen.
Hi, Jalen. Is your mom in, or your dad? Preferably both.
She's like staring up at you, Marcus. You not too loud. That's what Dad told me to tell you.
Tell him his town is full of ghosts.
Jalen's eyes go wide. And then she runs back into the room.
I let myself in.
Kalen's is on the floor. And he seems to be rolling dice. Just rolls it and then seems to think about it for a second and then rolls it again. As you enter, you see Violet is at like a table with a map in front of her, and she seems to be, making some kind of calculations or something like that, while Rose is just sitting on the bed, kind of in like a trance-like state. And you see Jalen go over to her father and shake him. Daddy, 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 there's ghosts! And his eyes open and he kind of just slowly sits up, looks over at Marcus. What's happening?
The wraith we have previously encountered has decided he now owns the town and he has filled it with ghosts. I told him to talk to you about it.
Why the hell would you do that?
Well, I meant more Violet. Oh, because the mayor's a spineless dumbass. You're right, I should clarify. I meant Violet.
That is a much more elegant way of doing things. You heard, Violet? Yes, 1 second. And she finishes with a flourish, then stands. Was there anybody else outside?
Not. I don't remember seeing anyone who looked upset by the number of people around them who were not right. There's a lot of people.
Good. I'll be down in a second. Rose, the children, I'm watching them. And he slowly goes back to his trance-like state. Rose, I'm watching them. Jalen, Kalen, you will not leave this room. But the ghost, you will not leave this room. I don't get to do anything fun.
Maybe when you're 7.
Jalen huffs at that.
And so does Cupcake.
Jalen huffs at that. Shush! It's okay. I promise it's okay.
Not okay. Get him, Cupcake.
Why do you encourage this behavior?
Because you can't stop me.
Fuck, you're right. Kalen continues to roll dice as if he's not heard. And Violet goes to the door, but is stopped by Ryland, who shows up.
So I guess you heard.
Mm-hmm.
We have uninvited guests.
So I've been told. Ryland, you're with me, please. We're going to make sure everybody is in somewhere. I can't expect any of this to be good.
Is there
Mark,
anything you need me to do?
what is this wraith doing?
Right now, getting his picture painted.
She pauses as like she's been like walking down the stairs. Looks
Processing.
over at you.
Processing.
Looks over at you. Cirrus.
At some point, I would love to get your notes on why she is the way she is.
Cirrus?
Yes, she's weird.
She's an artist.
He pulls out his notebook and writes that down.
Something that I wish my husband was not sometimes. I heard that.
But
She's got a smile on her face as she continues down. Go ahead.
is there anything you need me to do? I can lead you
Have
directly to him.
have him meet me in the town square. Me and Ryland are going to make sure that everything is all right with the townspeople,
Of
and
course.
make sure that no one attacks any of these creatures. As far as I understand, we'll be all right so long as we don't provoke them.
They seem to be getting antsy about that, but yes, that is the rule they proclaim at least.
Now, switching back to the three outside with the wraith.
I'm
Mina.
in danger.
Mina, you take the wraith's hands and he begins to do something. Roll a wisdom save for me.
It's a secret handshake. You better know it.
Don't. That's unfortunate.
So, he seems to be looking for something within you, as he seems to be pouring through memories of you. And as the memories dip through, you see Hector von Weiss. You're actually in his very modest abode for the town mayor. He's at a chalkboard, and you have several other students next to you as he begins to lecture about necromancy and its more practical uses other than just raising them from the dead.
Lamea zombies, though.
They often the dead can often give guidance, pass on history that was long lost, help identify would-be criminals in an investigation. And you suddenly see a woman slam open the door. She has very dark hair and a blue bodice with kind of this like blue dress hanging down. And the most defining feature is her vividly green eyes. The irises are almost glowing. You recognize this woman. She's been there for several months now.
Like she's familiar to me when I'm in the memory.
Exactly. And Hector looks over. Vanessa? What is wrong? The farms have been set aflame. And Hector goes to run outside, and the vision ends. And you feel this kind of loss begin to form within you, as if something terrible has just happened. He pulls back, and his head slightly tilts. Why haven't you killed it?
What?
There's a goblin. Why haven't you killed it? And it dawns on you that you guys captured one goblin.
Have the goblin anymore. It assisted us.
Do you know what they did to us?
I know what they did to us, yes.
Then why didn't you kill it?
It wasn't my place to do so.
Wasn't your place to do so. I see. I see that this Phandalin does not understand the dangers that they face.
Goblins are not the most pressing concern Phandalin right now.
I doubt it. The boss wants every goblin dead. Every one. All those from Thunder Tree will follow his command. Do you understand?
I understand the command.
Looks over at Agate. Are you satisfied? I did not harm the child.
Yeah, but you need to get back into position.
I apologize. And he immediately moves exactly to where he was.
I grumble, but I continue.
Does Agate respond at all?
No.
He huffs. More like snorts. And then continues to sit motionlessly. As Marcus, you are now running up to the group who has apparently wanted to watch Sirius make art.
Sorry for the delay. She'll meet you in the town center now if you would like.
Look over at Sirius. How much longer?
Uh, hmm. Depends. Do you want it detailed or you want it simpler?
Can we return to this?
Uh, Yeah, that actually sounds good.
Excellent.
I start packing up the supplies.
And he turns to Marcus. I will follow.
This way then. And I will lead them to where Violet said she'd meet us.
And all of you return. Now, Rylan, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay, I am great at those.
I bet you are.
Yo, can I get an advantage on that one?
Nope. But you do pass. All it was to see how long you could keep running.
Oh,
Because you're trying to find as many people as possible to get inside, just in case.
Run,
And
Forrest,
a
run.
lot of the times you're running into shades that look like people, and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta walk around it.
cool.
Chris,
Uh,
I'm so sorry. Does the wrath have like a skeleton face?
Right.
Yes.
Sorry, Wraith.
Yes, but it's like it's as if it's incredibly hard to see in the dark, but he's got a face.
Okay.
It's just incredibly it's so translucent that you can't tell what it is.
Is he wearing a helmet, a hood,
Fucking
anything like
Slenderman?
that?
Hood.
Hood. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
Fucking Slenderman.
Yes, it is Slender Man.
Yeah, no, it's more like it's like see-through.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, thank you.
Yep, no problem. And you see him think on it for a time. I have summoned your father here. He will be around shortly.
I don't even think Mina responds.
Do
Like
you
staring
not
at her hands.
do you not wish to see him?
What? I do. Yes.
Good, good. My gifts are numerous. I will provide safety and protection for all. As I have been promised. And you all head back into town. Ryland, you see Violet standing at attention at this town square, almost pace. She looks like she wants to pace. She keeps taking like mini steps, essentially, back and forth. And she's looking at all the shades walking around.
Seems reasonable enough.
And she says to you, listen, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we have to keep this as unconfrontational as possible.
Oh, I agree, but I don't think he's out to kill us. He had his grip around my neck and he didn't hurt me, so I don't think he's out to kill us.
It's not him I'm actually worried about.
Yeah, he was strangling me, but you know what? Didn't hurt at all.
I mean,
You don't understand. very, very, very potent thing. We can't have any of the villagers attack. We just can't.
Oh, I agree.
One stray fool calling any of these undead idiots or something like that, and it could start a fight, and I wouldn't have any innocent on my hand, no matter how stupid they are.
Is there, I don't know, anyone in the town that would want a fight?
Want? No. Cause?
That's
I
a
could
better
name
word for it.
I could name a few.
Which would make sure that person doesn't cause a fight.
There's a kid in town. He often gets into fights with Snarl.
He should be in
For
the tent. He should be in the inn, though. I would think at this point.
yes, which I'm hoping that will just remain as such.
Hopefully.
So, just keep on the lookout for anything.
You got it.
As Marcus, you are now in town square, and you see Violet and Marcus, with Violet kind of standing now that she has you in her sights. She has a very formal parade rest stance, and she awaits for your arrival. Larry looks up and sees the Violet and is that the one I need to speak to?
She is the first step in the ranks of people that you might need to speak to, yes.
Excellent. And he all but dashes forward. Hello, good woman. I am whatever you wish to call me. I have known that your friends here have called you Larry, is that not so? And if I remember correctly, Ryland, you gave the name Ethan, right?
I did.
Yeah. And Larry looks over at you. Ethan!
Larry.
It is very good to see you.
Likewise.
How's life treating you?
As long as it's still living, I'm fine. Life is great.
Good. Now, Miss Violet, if I am to understand correctly, you are the leader of this small little city. It's more of a village, but you could say something like that. Village. Very well. We will call it a village. Well, here are my terms, since you seem to be a woman that likes to be straightforward. I wish to install guards here. All we wish to do is patrol and make sure that your small little village is not destroyed by goblins and bugbears and their wolf packs. In exchange, you give me Phandalin. I don't think this is necessary. I don't think you understand. The boss gave me Phandalin. I'm offering to give you my services. I will have this village one way or another. You may go about your lives. You can ignore us. Do not attack us. Do not threaten us. And we will be able to move about unseen by the goblins, hopefully. They will attack and we will strike them dead. I don't think you'll be able to do this unseen. We can clearly see the shades that you brought upon the city. Larry suddenly begins to look around. I did not do this. What? I did not do this. This is not my doing. Well, then who did it? I am not sure. I do not control these things here. And he goes over to one of the shades, and as he does, Violet kind of leans over to you guys. What the hell is going on?
I mean, that kind of makes sense. Hasn't all of his stuff been more corporeal?
You're right. I apologize for making this assumption.
The coincidence was too hard to ignore.
I see. Another mystery for Phandalin. And she grimaces. This place is almost too much trouble for its worth. I don't know why Rose is so adamant about all of this. And the Wraith comes back. Magic. A powerful magic is nearby. I think it's bringing back memory? History? I'm not sure. Is there such magic nearby? Anybody answer?
I shrug. I don't know.
Are you saying this is not a person doing this, is just an event due to something?
I don't know anything powerful enough to do something like this. Not even my boss's boss.
Can I maybe try an Arcana check to see if I can think of something that could do such a thing?
Yes. Go ahead.
My study of the undead. Wow. Okay. Never mind.
Ooh, Mina, no.
Mina, please.
Mina.
It's the end times! The dead, the
This is
rising!
my thing, game. Come on.
I was gonna say, like, don't you also sometimes roll super bad with Kira too on Arcana? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No Arcana for you.
no.
Yeah, she's probably too busy having an existential crisis. It's fine.
So, Mina, you don't know any particular magics that would, like any particular spell or anything like that that could do something like that. It would have to be something of like immense magical power, like to bring, for instance, like Speak with Dead, right? it lets you see what kind of it lets you ask questions of the dead, but they don't. It doesn't actually bring like the dead back to
Yeah, it's
life
like
for
a
you to.
residual.
Yeah, it's got a similar feeling to it, but something on this scale has to come from something like
Like a meteor.
too powerful. But as to what, you couldn't say like for sure what it could possibly be. It could be a meteor,
Me and Noah thinks it's the meteor, but like
but there's no for sure answer that you could.
because I've played Diablo 3. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, the Wraith returns. I don't know. I could search for this thing. This magic is far beyond even the strongest magics I've seen. Such power would be most interesting to have. Most interesting. Anyways, we will have bodies for you to guard the city with. They will defend against invaders. Do you accept? The townspeople are not going to be happy about this. Undead walking around? That is none of my concern. I only wish to keep them safe. You do things in order to keep others safe at the expense of some comfort, don't you? And Larry looks at all of you. Don't you?
Honestly, no. Sorry, man. I'm normally on your.
Larry just kind of like is like floating there staring at you. You are
Pikachu
an odd
surprised.
one. Don't you?
Marcus is just like looking over a shade, essentially.
Violet kind of she nods. I've had to do such things before, if only to keep others safe. But what you're asking, there will be fools, and we will execute them.
That's not really protecting the town now, is it?
Yes, it is. Anyone that's foolish enough to attack their guardians is foolish enough to do something far more serious.
I don't know. Forced guardianship doesn't sound like all a good idea either. I don't see goblins near here or bugbears. In fact, most of the ones we've seen, we've taken care of ourselves.
Ethan, are you disagreeing with me?
Just saying your methods might be flawed.
I think you have other things to take care of before you move in here. You say your boss gave you this town, and yet here are someone else's undead filling it.
Ugh! Damn this pact. Damn it all. It binds me so.
Yeah.
Fine. If you will not have our services, then I shall leave you to your fate.
Do I still get a free pass to Thunder Trade when I go to visit?
No!
Fine, that's fair. It's fair.
Wait, you got a free pass? Can I get one?
When you finish the art of me,
Okay.
we will see each other in Thunder Tree. I will return to deliver your position. And I shall find out what I should do in this light.
Not saying you can't stay, just saying we're already full.
Then my suggestion is to be empty the next time I come here. I can no longer promise your safety. Goodbye, children.
Bye, Larry.
Bye. Nice meeting you.
And he turns to Mina. Remember, child. The mayor has ordered us all. Every last one must be destroyed. Every last one.
She
And-
nods meekly.
And he turns to go.
Wait, Mina, are you undead?
No. Why would
Oh.
you think that?
Because it sounded like you had an order or something.
Yeah, what exactly needs to be destroyed?
The goblins.
You do know not all goblins are bad, right?
I tried telling him that.
I have a few goblins on my ship, and they're great goblin folk.
No, I tried telling him, like, hey, they're not all bad, but, he didn't really want to hear it.
I mean, it has like 1,000-yard stare.
Violet just lets out a long breath. Well, that could have gone a lot worse.
Can I touch the shade?
You go over to touch the shade?
Yeah, I want to touch shade.
Alright, you touch the shade.
Mhm.
Give me a wisdom save.
Can't
Alright.
believe that
None.
Cirrus is dead.
Alright, cool. Sirius, you see
Mhm.
a vision.
Mhm.
You need to get these logs over yonder because, well, housing needs to be put up sometime.
Oh,
If
no.
we're gonna start farming, I mean, it's gotta happen.
Oh, God, a vision about work!
Sirius screams in terror.
Imagine if you
Foreboding
failed.
important.
And you pull your hand away before the vision memory fully takes hold.
Oh, God, that's... Oh. Oh my God, that is fucking terrifying, guys. Whatever you do, do not touch them.
Didn't think I have to tell people don't touch ghosts.
Kind of wants to touch one.
Didn't you touch
Don't.
Larry?
Larry
You
touched me.
Larry too. I point at Mita. You touched Larry too.
Yes.
I hate playing a character that kind of has impulse control. Quinn would have slapped that Ray. Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Slap that.
I can
Ray.
fit
Anyway.
I can fit so much memory into this bad boy. All right, so you guys have narrowly dodged my ghost puzzle.
I mean, you filled it with ghosts.
And
Also, we have another issue.
yep. You guys have a
Yeah.
bunch of shades just walking around the town.
Should we get like who was that lady for Timora?
Sister Gariel?
Listen, you don't have to tell me, because Cirrus also doesn't know. So this is in
Alright.
character.
Got it.
Couldn't tell, but true.
Got it.
Uh,
Alright, my bad.
Should we have her like chuck holy water around or something? I don't know how you fight ghosts.
I can't imagine that is the solution. But you can certainly go ask her.
No, because I don't remember her name, and I don't want to make it awkward.
Her name is Gario.
Fine, I'll go to see if she can, I don't know, wave incense at them or something, whatever.
Alright.
Ryan just
So-
laughs at that.
So, serious, you're going right now?
Yeah, I mean, like, nothing else is happening right now, right?
Yep. You go over to their the little abode, and you knock on the door, and Visonia actually opens the door. What do you want?
Oh, hey, I thought you were, like, supposed to be in manacles or something.
Sister Gariel is busy.
Okay. I actually need to talk to her.
Sister, a wayward soul needs to speak with you.
What? You could just say a person.
And you hear Sister Gariel, 1 second. Actually, could you come inside and help me with this?
Oh no. Yeah, I go in.
So you go inside. You see Sister Gariel trying to lift a very, very heavy object.
Oh no.
Looks like some kind of large brick.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the large brick is like on the floor. It's like sitting on the floor inside a large like wrap. Like it's as if it was wrapped up, and someone tore open the wrapping but couldn't get underneath it, so it's just like got the paper underneath.
Okay.
And the large brick has a singular hole on the top, and the ends look to be some kind of made out to be made like a hammer,
Okay.
and it has a 4-leafed shamrock on the front of it.
So what are you doing?
You just need to lift it onto the mantle over there.
Okay. Lift with your knees, not with your back?
Could you help me?
Uh, yeah, just like, be cool for a sec, okay? And I'm gonna wild shape into a black bear and try to lift it.
You go over and try to lift it, and it's still heavy. So heavy that you're not able to move it properly.
Even
What
as a
the
bear?
fuck?
Yes,
What
Should have
the
gone with
but
the gorilla, man.
but you are
I'm
still
serious.
able.
Have seen a gorilla. Tell me, when
The
the fuck
zoo.
did I see a gore fucking gorilla?
You live in like the biggest fucking city on the
Gorilla.
shore coast. It's not at a zoo or a circus. Fuck off.
Yeah, okay. Chris, have I seen a gorilla?
I don't know. Would you have gone to the circus?
I mean, yes.
All right. Well, then yes.
Okay, I still would have done a black bear.
Fuck you.
Okay.
I turn back. I'm like, huh. Oh, that fucking sucks.
It's not so heavy that you can't lift it, but you couldn't
Oh.
lift it. You couldn't lift it like all the way up to the mantle.
I move it closer to the mantle.
Mhm.
And yeah, when I'm like, it's not working, I drop it down and turn back and like, shit, sorry man, that's fucking heavy. I'll send Agete this way, maybe he can lift it.
The tall one.
Yeah, the giant rock.
Yes, that one. Please, if you would. I need to get it up on the mantle.
Okay. Could I steal you though before that? We got like a...
Certainly. What do you need?
Okay, so like, don't freak out. There's like a ton of ghosts in town.
What?
Like, town is chock full of ghosts.
She goes to the door, and Visonia has been standing there, very patiently, glaring at you and Sister Gariel go on and on. And she steps to the side so the sister can get outside. The sister takes one step outside, takes one step inside, closes the door, goes over to the hammer looking object
Mm-hmm.
and says, "I wonder how we're gonna get this onto the mantle."
Same reaction.
Hey now, hey, that's my shit. That's
Fuck
what I'm
that
supposed
shit.
to do.
Fuck that shit.
Listen,
Love
they're
this
not
dynamic.
actively doing anything. Just don't touch them because they'll make you feel like you're working.
I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
The village chock full of ghosts.
Wow, I wonder how we're gonna get this onto the mantle.
I turned into a bear. I can do it again. You're helping me with this.
You see, as Sister Gariel kind of like does like just a small little curtsy in respect. I'm just a simple woman that just needs to help lifting things onto this mantle.
I need this on the mantle.
Well, if the mantle's on the ground, then guess what? It'll be so much easier. I don't say that. But I'm like, listen, do you have any, like, I don't know, blessed water or, like, anti-ghost candles or scents or something like that?
I'm not that kind of cleric.
Well, what type of cleric are you?
I
Don't you
just-
say the type that puts stuff on mantles.
the type that puts stuff on mantles.
I just said not to say that.
Sonia just kind of just sighs and walks outside and is avoiding everything. Violet turns to all of you and says, well, I guess that's one crisis averted for today. I will inform the mayor that he needs to put down a proclamation about the shades.
Do you think it has anything to do with new things being on the fucking rock from the sky?
I'm not sure, honestly. One can assume, but Phandalin has a number of odd things that happens to it. If you'll excuse me. And she goes to go bang on the door to the mayor. Meanwhile, Visonia approaches all of you. Agate,
He looks over at her.
Sister Gariel and Cirrus need your assistance.
Okay, he'll look back to the rest of the group and then follow her back to the temple.
She'll look to Marcus and say, through almost gritted teeth, thank you for letting me come out today. And she will head back to Sister Gariel's.
Just kind of nods.
I'm still arguing with the sister.
Oh no.
I
And
look
she
between the
still-
two and just like look back at Marcus and just smile. I'm like, nice.
He looks confused.
Hostile disdain
Yeah.
equals sexual tension. Nice.
Surely,
Nice!
that's the only thing.
Oh, she is fire. That's that is her personality right there. She is
Ah, yes,
fire.
feisty, not
Oh,
aggressive and unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, let's see how it works out for talking to a drow as a male. Let's see how well that works out.
Guys, come on. She is clearly lesbian for the sister. Like, come on.
And Agate, you come inside to see Cirrus, and Cirrus, very, very obviously frustrated, and the Sister Gariel very pleasantly like, yep. This is happening.
Okay, he'll like step inside and watch them for a second until like they recognize that he's here, because he's not gonna say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Agate! Excellent. Could you please...
Don't do it,
lift-
Agate. Don't
could you
do it.
please lift this and put it onto the mantle?
Agate, don't do it. She's being a bitch.
Gives like a look to Cirrus, like what the fuck, and then goes over to lift the fucking
No, don't
hammer.
do it. I'm trying to grab your arm, like, no! Don't do
picture
it. Not
he's
until
like
she
doing it really
agrees.
slowly, like he just keeps doing it.
Yeah.
Not
doing it.
until she agrees to help.
Okay, he'll like stop and look at Cirrus, like what the fuck
Did
are you
you-
talking
did you-
about?
You did you grab it or
Yeah,
no?
no, he grabbed it and was going to pick it up, and then
Okay.
stopped and looked at Cirrus.
The moment you touched it, you hear faint hysterical laughter in the background.
The fuck? Like he says that he's like looking at Cirrus and then goes, "The fuck?" and looks back down at the hammer.
I know, right? Like, she should be more helpful than this. She's supposed to be, oh, pure sister, come on.
He puts his
What
ear
woman-
to the hammer. Does it get louder?
No.
Okay.
And then as you do, it gets even like it does get louder, but it's not like louder as in like you can hear it better. It's more like
more
louder as
intense.
it's more intense.
Okay, looks around. The fuck
Goes
is
from a
laughing
lull
at
to
me?
Russell Mayo.
And the moment you let go, the laughter cuts out.
Yeah, he'll turn to the sister and point at him and go, "What is it?"
It's a what I am told, some kind of artifact of Timora. I was supposed to figure out what it does, but
He looks at it and goes, "It's laughing at me." He'll touch it again.
it's so you guys ever try really hard not to laugh, but it keeps happening anyways?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's that's happening now.
It's still laughing.
Giggle snorting.
And she'll go over and touch the brick, and I don't hear anything. And she'll put her ear up to it. And are you still touching it?
Yeah, he's still touching it.
As soon as she puts her ear up to it, the laughter like breaks and just goes back into hysterics again.
Okay, he'll look around, still touching it.
Hmm.
He's about to eat a rock 'cause it's laughing at him. He's very upset. Something is
Angie.
laughing at him and he doesn't know why.
Angie.
So yeah, he'll try to pick it up.
As you try to pick it up, it's incredibly light. Feel as if,
So
probably it's
he like
probably
picks it
like
up with one hand then.
yeah, it probably it feels like maybe like a silver bar.
Oh yeah, then nothing. Uh-huh.
Doesn't it, you know that it probably shouldn't weigh that much? It should probably weigh a lot more.
Yeah.
You
So
have the
he like
advantage of
did
scoring.
like he went for two hands, realized how light it was, and then shifted to one, and is
Mhm.
just staring at it. He brought it up to like eye level and is now staring at it.
Did we just find Thor's hammer?
I think
I
we
mean-
did just find Mjolnir.
You don't have to show off. Also, put it back down. Don't
Is
do
it
it.
still
Also, stop
laughing?
helping her on principle.
Is it still laughing?
No, it is doing the slowly dying laughter, like finally getting it together.
Mm-hmm. You done?
There's no response. And you suddenly realize it was really familiar, like extremely familiar laughter.
Like
You
who?
remember a time when there were a bunch of red brands in a room, and
Oh.
you had to avoid a confrontation,
Uh-huh.
and you heard a faint voice.
And it was laughing?
Mm-hmm.
Same laughter?
Yep. Maybe a little bit more, a little less controlled laughter this time.
Huh.
And sister will look at you and look at it. Do you know what it is?
He shrugs. And just kind of shakes his head and goes, I've heard the laugh before.
Well, hmm. Go ahead and set it on the mantle.
Don't do it. Don't do it. That's what she wants. Don't do it.
Gives her like a look of like, what do you want? Why?
Because she's being awful.
Looks
She's like,
at
"Oh,
the
I
sister
can't-"
like, what the
She's
fuck?
like, oh. She's like, oh, I can't help people. I'm too busy putting rocks on mantles.
I have no idea what she is talking about.
Does that seem genuine?
Liar!
No, not even a little bit.
You like squints at her like, what the fuck? First there's a
Your-
fucking hammer laughing at me, and now
your-
you're lying.
Friend here has told me that there are ghosts outside and she wishes me to handle it.
I said,
I
help.
cannot. I don't know what to do. I'm
told
not
you.
that kind of cleric.
What do you mean type of cleric? It's just fucking, I don't know, incense and holy water.
That doesn't solve a situation like that.
While they're talking, he'll go and set it down on the mantle.
It
Oh, so
goes
serious.
right through the mantle, destroying it.
He like gently put it down and just like and he just kind of stares at it, like his hand's still like where he placed it, and he's just staring at it like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Sirius looks at it. You know what? I see your point. I think that I think you're right, and I think we should leave and try to figure this out on our own. Don't you think? Yep, let's go, Edge.
Hypothesis.
I imagine that because like he was doing that mid conversation. So Sirius was fucking distracted.
Dear.
I'm trying to grab Hatchet and like pull him to leave.
Just staring at it like, that wasn't that heavy. Why'd it do that? It wasn't heavy. Why'd it do that?
Yep, you know, I see your point. This is a crisis, but not one that you know what, we need to find someone with a different expertise.
He
Thank you
picks it
so
up
much,
again.
sister, for all your
He picks it up again.
You pick it up again, and the laughter has like come back in full force.
It's laughing again.
Well, what if I made it heavy? Huh?
Yep, sure it sure is.
Agate's just looking at it fucking flabbergasted.
Yep, but lovely to
Sister.
see you, sister. Sorry for keeping you up. Let's go, Agile. Let's go.
He's holding it, so he's not going.
The sister looks at you, Agate. Take it.
He like raises an eyebrow. Like
Just
like, are you
take
sure?
it. Just take it. It's fine.
Okay, he'll look to like the mantle and take out like. Does he have 5 gold? Yeah, he does. He'll take out like 5 gold.
Oh,
As,
you
like-
don't need to.
I'm sorry, I broke your mantle.
You don't need to do something like this. I was the one that was going to put it onto the mantle anyways.
You know what? That's a good point. Agile, we should leave.
He kind of like gently palms her face.
Yeah,
Like, okay, we'll leave in a sec. Hold on. You know, like the brotherly. Okay, you can stop now.
no, she's definitely licking his hand because
Uh-huh.
that's, of course, the sibling response to
Yeah.
get out of that.
Yep.
Bro, I wouldn't lick Agit's hand. That's a dumb idea.
I too lick rocks.
I think she does, and she's like, "Oh, gross," and then yeah.
Stops. Yeah. Okay, he'll kind of nod and put the money back.
Timorga with you both.
Uh,
Visonia, could you get me the broom? Get it yourself. Visonia, please. She just groans and goes like further into the home.
But Sonya, please.
okay, we're leaving.
All right. And as you step out, you hear a soft voice, Agate. Luck be with you.
He just kind of stares at the hammerhead. Because it's just a head. There's no, like, handle or anything,
Yep.
right?
It's actually shaped more like a mining hammer.
Huh.
Now that you're like have like
Actually
a
looking at it, yeah.
yeah.
A
And
smidge.
it does have like the obvious telltale sign of a shamrock, which is the symbol of Timora. You know,
Mhm.
it's her symbol is like her face and then shamrocks all over it.
Leprechauns, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a leprechaun. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not like it's a Celtic symbol instead. Yeah.
Okay.
And for now, I will give this to you.
Have a thing.
Yes.
And it's heavy enough that I could just chuck it at people and it would kill them.
You're just gonna start using a
Just throw
brick
a
as your
brick.
weapon.
Just fucking throw a brick at
Oh my
people.
god, okay. So remember
Listen.
you were talking about going paladin? Just imagine you divine smite, like the brick you chuck at people.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Hear me out. You put it in a sock.
There you
Just
go.
swing
Swing
it.
it.
God,
Just swing it around.
please, Jesus.
It came up for you, right, Jamie?
Yeah, it did. I'm reading.
I think while they're walking back, Cirrus would say to Agete, so, like, do you think the whole shades thing is part of the rock thing?
I'm kind of like look down at his chest. His like a grim look of like that's what he was thinking it was, but he really hopes it's not.
I mean, like, it could. I don't know. It hasn't done anything with, like,
Ghosts.
memories. Yeah, I mean... and she, like, thinks for a second, and she's like, honestly, if I'd say, like, the biggest trait I've kind of noticed is, like, the shape-shifting. Like, both of us have shape-shifted.
He kind of goes,
You
Like
turned
a-
into a sheep!
not on purpose.
I didn't say that it was a on-purpose feature. I'm just saying it's something that happened to both of us.
Yeah, I guess he shrugs. Can't argue with that.
I don't know. The memories is something different. Honestly, I don't think Larry was that bad of a guy. I think he actually could have helped out the place.
He frowns and shakes his head.
What, they need guards?
Guards and people who want to commit genocide are two different things.
No, yeah, I definitely, like, didn't like that part. Gotta say.
Did not particularly like that part.
Yeah, didn't really like that part,
It's like
but
a
I
4 out of 5
also...
because of that part.
Yeah,
It's like
4.5.
kind of late. I wasn't gonna argue morality with him. I also don't like to do that just in general.
But guys, they're goblins. We should kill them all.
We fucking made a goblin friend and then he died.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you guys want to keep the goblins around. They're evil.
Evil, I tell you.
So yeah,
But,
Jamie, if you ever put a stick on it.
Yee, I see that.
Shaft.
Yeah.
It's funny because if we both stand on something, we'll just both go through it because we're too heavy.
Just an anvil.
Now you gotta figure out where to put that thing.
I'll just carry it.
Not on mantles.
Not
I'm
while
just
you sleep.
On the ground.
Yeah, but like,
It-
imagine we're like in a tavern on the second floor.
I
and you
can't
forget
go to the
and you
second
sit-
floor. I can't
Okay.
go
You
to the
already
second
can't,
floor.
so-
I'd fucking break the floor anyway, so it's not an issue.
No, I guess that's fair.
Anywhere Agate can't go, it won't be put down anyways.
Can I paint? Can I paint eyes on it like I did with your pet rock? It's laughing at you. Come on, let me.
It is not laughing.
Stop
It is
laughing.
pointedly not laughing.
Yeah, stop laughing.
If it starts laughing, can I paint it?
And then nothing was ever funny again.
He looks at the hammer and kind of smirks and nods.
Nice.
The hammer is not happy.
Angie Rock.
All right.
All right, what's Mina up to?
Being sad.
Existential crisis?
Yeah.
It's your own damn fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Ryland, there is
Yeah.
one other thing that happens to you.
Great.
A clearing of the throat happens right behind you.
Is it
Oh
Violet?
no.
No,
Is it Milo?
no.
Do I
Well,
recognize?
hello there.
Oh, it's this bitch.
Hello.
Halia Thornton in all her pink splendor stands behind you. She has a very pink hat on,
Very pink.
and seems to have like a suitcase of some sort in her hand.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Your favorite color's pink. Am I close?
Actually, no. My favorite color is, well, yellow.
For gold. Should have guessed.
Pink just happens to throw people off a little bit.
Looks good on you.
Yes, it does.
Makes me look less like a
You know
murderer.
what else? You want to know what else looks good on me?
What?
Rumors not spreading all over the damn town.
Rumors.
You think I don't know that you blabbed your mouth?
About what? Whose tongue do I need to cut out? Cause now there's rumors about me too.
She huffs. Very clever. Well, I suppose I'll have to go find some other prospective village to set up at. It was all nice meeting you.
Sure think about setting shop in Neverwinter?
Oh, there's already a good presence of the mining agency in Neverwinter.
Oh.
Perhaps
interesting.
I'll go farther north. Perhaps I'll go see Baldur's Gate.
Hard to
Or not Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep. There's more opportunities that way. For now,
Do I know anything about Waterdeep?
I mean it's like
It's New York City.
it's New York City.
Okay. You'll have more competition.
Who, me? Competition? Do you think anybody could contend with someone like me? Well, anyone that could contend if they fight fairly and do what they're told.
Trust me, Glassstaff is taken care of. I guarantee you he is suffering a worse fate than death.
Well, if you're ever in Waterdeep, look me up. Maybe we can have a special arrangement.
Doesn't have
Gross.
the. This is not a dagger to my back, is it?
Oh no. I wouldn't make you suddenly sink out sea.
You know, the ocean's my specialty after all. Maybe we can come to an arrangement.
Maybe.
I like
But I'm
being-
mad at you right now.
That's fair. Look, I don't know how these landlocked people do business around here. Get me back to a dock. Things are simpler there.
Sea, land, it doesn't matter to me. Coin is coin, after all.
Coin is coin.
Now, I must be off. Yes, it's the dead of night, but I don't care. I hate it when people are talking about me behind my back.
Should be careful. There's a crazy wraith out there. He might ask you to do a survey.
Now,
His name's
I
Larry.
I know how to take care of myself. Thank you very
Sure
much.
you do.
I hate telemarketers.
Anyways, toodles.
Till then.
And as she walks by, she'll say, and do look me up. I happen to like seeing you smile.
Ugh.
And she keeps walking.
She fucking changes targets fast.
That's
I
not
go to the
surprising.
tavern and ask for the strongest drink.
That implies that she
I'm-
has
I'm-
one target at once.
I'm gonna point out that you were the one that was had money in his hands.
Oh, true.
Oh, well, what's this? Money?
She's less concerned about, what you're bringing to the table and more about how much you're paying. Anyways, that is all for the third day.
Oh, that's all.
Yes, that's all for the third day. It was just a little visit with Larry. Halia gave her goodbyes, and, shades are walking around the town all ghastly.
And my dad didn't even come.
Who said that?
Story of your life.
He said he did say he was summoned there. Didn't say when.
Can come. I thought it was implied to be in the near term, but maybe I was wrong. I think he says shortly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's-
that dude's like fucking ancient.
Yeah.
Shortly could be 2 years from now.
I mean, he's probably not much older than anyone else on the really, but yeah.
All right. So fourth day.
I saw
We-
myself to sleep.
We need to have that talk with Rose and Violet.
You know where they are.
Yeah, I think this is a later in the day event. Try to round up the others, tell them what's going on, and of course I grab Agete first and be like, hey, we should talk to them now before, I don't know, a dragon shows up or something else stupid happens.
No way a dragon would show up, wink.
Not in Dungeons and Dragons.
Not in a campaign that could lead into a campaign about dragons. Wink.
I would
In which
I
there
would
are
never do
dragons.
such a I would never do such a
Chris
thing.
loves dragons.
No, I don't. I hate dragons. What are you talking about? Fuck dragons. Am I right, guys?
I mean, that's
Literally.
what you
God damn
want
it.
to.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
That's what I
Hide the
thought.
fuzzy or hide the fuzzy handcuffs.
Yeah, but did the fuzzy handcuffs change with size?
I think we talked about this, yes.
Enchanted fuzzy handcuffs.
This came up before. I'm almost
I'm pretty
certain of
sure
it.
it did, yes.
That's hot.
Gross. Anyway.
Anyways. Violet and Rose.
Yeah. I think I gather everyone and try to find them.
Rose is actually at the there's a smithy.
Okay.
And he is banging away.
Cool. Probably go up to him like, hey Rose, hey,
Bang!
stop hitting it.
Bang!
Stop hitting it.
Bang!
Ah, dang it.
Bang!
Gosh dang it.
I cast frostbite on it so it cools whatever he's working on.
Oh, that's the worst thing you can do. Now there's gonna be
And
flaws.
and as you cast it, he like hits it and
It would shatter.
Shatters, yeah.
A body has been
Oof.
discovered.
I can't believe
Oof.
Cirrus is fucking dead.
That's rough luck, buddy. Hey, we need to talk.
He's just staring at the shattered weapon.
Well,
That was my wife's new sword.
my life.
I tried to get your attention.
That was my wife's new sword.
You'll make another one.
Your parents can make another of you.
Rose, we need to...
He's
Rose, we
just like
need...
he's just standing there staring at it.
Rose,
And then
we
he
need to
looks
talk.
up. He looks up and says, "You're going to explain this to Violet."
Okay.
Have to explain a few things to us.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thanks for someone for speaking up and helping.
Why would I help you get out of a hole you are actively digging?
I guess I
What?
shouldn't ask for your help since you can't freaking jump.
Rose is just like slowly blinking, and he's like, "I brought all of you people to handle this situation.
And we're doing great. Hey, listen.
What is it that you need?"
We need to talk to you and Violet. About like...
Kaylin.
Okay, cool.
Kaylin walks up and he's got like a cup with dice in it, and he shakes it. Okay, so here's the thing. I can get it so all 6 dice show up. Watch. And he sets the dice down on like the table nearby. Okay, so you see one dice? And he sets down one dice. All right, now watch. And he like quickly chucks it into the cup and then slams it back down, and then there's 2.
Oh, cool, man.
Oh yeah? Well, you want to see double?
Yeah, sure.
And he quickly shoves the dice in, and then shakes it up, and then slams it down, and then there's 4.
Oh, heck, man. We're gonna have to take you gambling sometime.
And then he quickly picks it back up, and he shakes it some more. All right. Here's 6 dice this time.
I'm like also like looking at like Rose like what is this?
Rose is like been like slowly glaring more and more,
The child has been lost.
and he slams down the slams down the dice. Now, how many dice do you think there's under there?
52.
You can't stick 52 dice into. You know what? Fine, whatever. And he flips over the dice, and there's no dice, and he's like, "There, I did it."
That's not 52.
Yeah, Dad. What do you need?
It is so fucking done.
It was like, anyways.
Kill Galen.
Jesus.
His father.
I'm making so many friends.
His father does like that, like he pulls his hand back, just like, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. You're my child, and I love you. Go get your mother. And he's like, yes, sir, and he runs off. And then he looks at the rest of you. You've corrupted the boy.
Am I
With-
there?
With what?
All of us are, yeah.
Dice?
I look shocked. Me?
I
Never.
don't think any of us have played dice. Like, not like around him.
Not that. His attitude, his respect. He used to jump when I told him to jump.
That's creepy. But I mean, like, isn't that on you? You're the dad.
Surely it cannot be my fault.
Kind of like,
Don't you want a kid to question authority, think for themselves, learn what the world's all about?
I also want children that won't question everything I tell them, especially at a moment's notice or danger.
Then get a dog.
Can I have yours?
No, not Dimitri. We got some others though.
These are my
Yes,
expendable
I know.
children.
You could have Sears Jr.
You named one.
I named all of them.
Jr.
Yeah.
You named them all Cirrus Jr.
Nah, that would have been confusing. We have Dimitri, Sears Jr., Chubbs, and God, I'm trying to remember what the last
Yours
one is.
Junior too.
No, it's not. No, because I did offer for there to be an Agete Jr.,
Right.
but he didn't want that.
Pip.
Pip, that's it. Yeah, Pip.
Yeah, it's named
Ryden
after
looks
the,
so sad at the fact that you don't remember Pip.
No, Sears 100% would. Alicia,
Okay.
forgot.
At least Jalen still listens.
For now.
She's a good girl.
Funny joke.
See. Yes, yes, it is entirely as you all suspect. He doesn't know.
Funny joke. Yeah, Agite's like looking at him like you're in for a fucking storm, my dude.
And this is my knife collection. She has.
This is my knife collection.
I used to stab my brother with these two.
Mm-hmm. But then he cried too much, and Mom took him
Still has a
away.
lot of scars.
And soon enough, Kalen comes back in, and he comes back in, and Mina.
So
He
I didn't
walks.
want to interrupt earlier.
Mhm.
Mina's not there.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh,
She
I'm
didn't.
so sorry.
She didn't come. Okay.
No. Yeah. She probably never actually went to bed. Probably just found a corner somewhere. She's like missing, probably.
Okay.
Oh,
So
So
unless
you never
anyone
saw
went-
her? No one ever saw her?
I don't think anyone was keeping an eye on her.
Okay, no, I'm just saying you made sure that no
No.
one.
Like it's not a concerted effort, but she's hiding from the world. So
Okay.
I mean,
So
I think
then let's back that up then.
yeah.
sorry.
Okay, because
That's okay.
everybody.
if she never
because-
came to breakfast, I would have been like, "Where's
Yeah.
Mina?" Because
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
my
'cause
job
Mina
to
just
make
jumped
sure
into it.
everybody's alive for some reason.
Because you're the most responsible.
Isn't that scary?
Don't know how I fooled you all.
I don't know. Agit's pretty responsible.
He just doesn't talk enough.
As you all say, as he was the one that nearly chopped you all to death earlier.
Yeah,
Out of
I'm
character.
still
You all
saying.
made a
You know, that-
pirate the leader. You know that,
That's-
right?
That is fair, though. He would be second. He
Yeah.
would still, even with the chopping, be second.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've done anything too crazy with this guy.
How about
say
the
Marcus
drow
would have been
you almost
second.
set free?
I mean, that's nobody knows about that. That's not.
So again, second in responsibleness.
Anyway,
I think freeing people who are being held against their will and have no crimes read against them isn't that irresponsible.
Yeah, except she's a a
Slavery not
lesbian.
a crime?
I don't know.
According to
People aren't talking about it like it is,
Have any
honestly.
laws.
I don't know, Chris. Have we annoyed the queen enough that she got rid of slavery?
I mean, slavery is outlawed in most places.
it's
I
outlawed
know,
in
I'm
North
teasing.
Alliance specifically. Yeah.
It's outlawed in most places. It's just Drow society has no place in the alliance, nor does it want any.
They're
Because
generally considered a
slavery
hostile power.
great, especially when they're the males.
I mean, they have other slaves.
Yeah, no, but
Anything that's
Drow-
not a drow, basically.
I mean, sometimes when they are Drow, especially if they're like a fallen house or something like that. Oh, those are the best slaves.
Oh, yeah.
You get to
Yeah, Chris.
lord it over them.
I've read too many
Enthusiastic about that.
Forgotten Realm books. This is great.
You know it's true.
Oh, I know it's true.
Anyways, a few moments. How do you guys go about trying to find Mina? That's the question right now.
I'm assuming by the time Ryland's looking for her, I'm asleep.
Yes, that is fair.
And considering they share a room, she never would have come to bed. But I don't think we cared
I
about
don't
that.
think I would have noticed.
I don't think she would have cared. She would have gotten
Yeah,
into
exactly.
bed and been like, "Yeah, I'm sleeping here now."
More room for
Lore.
me.
But yeah, she's probably just like by a woodshed somewhere, hiding under her hat.
All right.
Just out in the
So
middle of nowhere by a woodshed. Is that
Not
what
in the
you
middle
said?
of nowhere, but like the town is surrounded by farmland. Like it's not.
So, survival check for all those looking for Mina.
Survival check.
He's not on the route of my morning run.
Where's survival?
At the bottom.
Of course, Ryland's the one to find.
I was like, what does
It's the
Agete
fucking
do? Just
dad.
look up a rock and they're like,
I
no.
rolled a 9.
Looked up a rock, nope. Looked up another rock, nope.
I'm not even good at survival.
2 is pretty good.
It's not better than a 5.
She throws the rock and then searches in that area. That's how she searches.
Throws the rock,
Or he
didn't hit
searches.
anything, goes and picks it up, throws it again.
I'll yell to Adger's like, yeah, keep going that way. You're doing a great job. And I
Ryland, you
go the
find
opposite way.
Ryland, you shortly find Mina.
Sound asleep
Sound asleep
in a
next
ball.
to next to a woodshed. Not actually in the shed.
No. That'd be a
In
trespass.
in the fetal position.
Didn't rain. That's good.
Lie down. Try not to cry. Cry a lot.
Yeah.
I literally can't be depressed.
Real bard hours right
So
here.
good.
I would sit down next to her and try to like shake her awake.
Dad,
Good morning.
Violet.
Never made it back to your room last night, I see. You wanna talk about that?
Like stands up, dusts herself off. Where's everyone?
I stand up too. Alright. Ignore my question, that's cool. I think we're off to find Rose to ask him about what he knows about this cavern and this stone. You okay?
No. No. That's not important.
I mean, sleeping in the rain tells me otherwise, but
It didn't rain. It didn't rain.
oh, sleeping outside, not in a comfortable room, tells me otherwise. I mean, I've had my fair share of long nights, find myself in the woods, but you
Cocks
don't
her head
seem
at him
to.
like, aren't you a sailor?
Look, long night, okay? You double cross a sea witch once or twice, you find yourself in a random island. Alright, it happens. I don't know.
Do you hear this story sometime?
One day. This is not about me, this is about you.
I made a mistake.
We've all been there, we've all made mistakes. But it's what we do afterwards. It's what we learn from them. But we continue forward. What happened?
Good platitude.
Hmm?
A good platitude.
Yeah.
But the
Did
goblins.
Larry. The what?
The goblins. They aren't even the same goblins that did the. I have to kill them.
Okay. Now I know I get on your case about not all goblins are bad, but I also know there's some bad goblins out there. I'm
No,
sure
you're
the
right.
goblins you're
Not all
talking
of
about.
them are bad. I don't disagree. I just don't know if I have to do it.
Did Larry say something to you?
Do not.
We all can agree that Larry's not all there. You should
I
take
don't
what he
know.
says to you with a grain of salt. I mean, as friendly as I was with Larry, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
Indeed.
That has something to do with Thunder Tree, I'm guessing.
What doesn't?
I'll be honest, I've never been to Thunder Tree.
Destroyed, that'd be why.
That's a good reason. Not sure if Raylan would have known that or not, but
How old are you, Rylan?
I think I have it in my background. No, I don't. I think I said so he's not quite 50, which would make him an adult. I think I said it maybe like 40, mid 40s.
Okay, 100 makes you an adult.
Oh, then yeah, I'm about mid 40s still.
Okay.
Those are fucked.
I'm very young. I know
No,
that.
that's fair. That's fair. I just wanted to point out that, like, culturally,
Among elves.
among elves, 100 is an adult. Basically, at 100, you've seen enough of the world to be like, yeah, I'll be all right on my own.
Man, that
Yeah.
drow lady must be like, man, those people are just touting around a baby with them.
Pretty much. And you all consider him the responsible one.
No, she's saying, man, they're touting around a slave around where.
Probably think a bunch of slaves are walking around for free.
I think she has a lot of complex thoughts about what's going on.
So about mid 40.
Yeah. You'd know that Thunder Tree did exist. You wouldn't have necessarily gone because it's kind of like a far off city away and it's like landlocked and stuff
It's down
like
a
that.
river. Nah. I would have no reason to go down a river with my ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little town, Nowheresville. Was.
And goblins did that?
So the stories go.
Were you there when it happened?
I don't remember. The last thing I remember consciously is the first thing I remember was in Neverwinter.
You don't remember how you got to Neverwinter?
Shakes her head. But it seems that. What did you call him? The Wraith?
Larry?
Larry. It seems that he has an ability to draw out memories I don't have anymore. Unless they're fabricated.
I don't know much about the undead. Or memories. Never lost mine, but I feel like whatever I can do to help you get your memories back, I will. If that's taking a trip down to Thunder Tree, I'll take you there and protect you as far as I can. But I wouldn't do anything rash. I wouldn't put too much faith in what this Larry has to say.
Did he not say he would kill us if we went there?
He would. He did. And would try. But that's where our path takes us, then. That's where our path takes us.
Thank you, Ryland.
You're welcome. You want to get some breakfast before we meet with the others?
I'm not hungry.
Not hungry. Alright. I think they're off to find Rose. Can meet up with them. I think Agete threw a rock that direction, so we'll run into him. Maybe. I'm not sure. He was doing his best.
And he was never seen again.
Meanwhile, Agate.
Half across the country.
This is like a thing now, I guess. Like, in retrospect, he'd probably be like really respectful to, you know, the divine fucking item he has given.
Of course. But also.
But also.
Well, it's funny that he's throwing with lethal force an object that's super heavy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
100% Thor's
It's
hammer.
not disrespectful. It's a workout.
There you go. How's that cardio going for you, by the way? Did you make it around the town yet?
I don't know. Probably.
Wait, Marcus.
I was talking to Marcus with
Oh.
his
Marcus, roll an
low
athletics.
roll.
Both are true. Sorry to derail the session.
Yeah.
No,
he did it!
He did
He
so
did
many times.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
He pushed through today.
And then he tries to do a handstand and falls on his face.
I imagine
Pushed
like
it.
he gets to the
Wait.
end.
I would say a handstand should be acrobatics, not athletics.
Right, so
You're
I
right. I tried to write
Agreed.
acrobatics and I did
And you
not.
technically-
I was trying to do that.
Okay.
He gets to the end and he like all but like falls to his knees. You did one lap, kid. I'm proud.
Proud of you.
Jump some kid. Man.
Why would I need to be strong when I can be graceful? Apparently.
That's what every Dex-based character says.
Dex built though.
And then someone grabbed you. Anyways,
Back in my day, escape artist was a thing and it used Dex.
Yeah.
anyways.
Sorry
Let's
for derailing the session.
no. Fast
No, it's
forwarding.
very good.
With Mina Gremlin.
It's very
Fast
good.
forwarding back to Kalen running in, he runs over and says, to Mina, because I assume you joined up at this point.
Yes.
Can I have a gold?
What do you need gold for?
I want to buy peaches.
Surely
And he's like, looks like he's trying not to laugh.
I
surely
mean, you can just take them. There's no cops.
glares
We lost
at
Alex.
Sarah.
Alex,
We lost Alex.
join us.
Oh, there it
Alex, you good?
Yeah. My internet
Welcome back.
died. So I was like, oh, I'll leave the call. It's like, no, you can't leave the call. But I can't rejoin the call if I'm still in the call. Anyway.
Oh, I've had that.
I'm certain Adamath can find something for you to do to earn some peaches.
I just need one gold. Please?
Just take it without getting caught.
Shut up, Cirrus.
What? It sounds like he's gonna go to jail.
Okay, fine. 1 copper.
What is happening?
I believe the child is trying to squeeze me for money to get peaches.
Which child?
I stare at the child.
Kalen.
I could not hear. I do not know what child.
It's okay.
Kalen.
Kayla, let's make a
Oh.
bet. I'll give you a gold coin if you can snatch it from my hands.
No, I want a copper from Mina.
Why do you want it from me?
Please.
I look at his father. What is he doing?
Picking up the pieces of his wife's broken sword.
Crying inside? Okay.
Close to crying on the outside as Rose will ever
Getting
get.
no help from him. Okay. I will take out my coin purse and I'll give him 3 coppers.
As you take out your coin purse, there are 4 dice in your coin purse.
And all the money's gone.
No,
I
money's
don't-
still there.
I don't take the dice out.
Can
like,
I
she-
have a copper?
She feels them as she goes in the pouch, and
He's just got like the widest smile on his face.
She gets the coins, and she gets the coins.
Did you see them? Did you see them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Hey, Jalen's supposed to steal them from you next.
It's not. Okay, listen. If you're gonna steal something from someone, you don't tell them you're about to do it.
Oh, I'm not gonna steal anything.
Unless you're really good.
I'm not taking anything. That's Jalen's job. I put things where they're not supposed to be.
Oh, it's a contest.
Concerning.
It's a nice skill to have.
Now, honestly, you should also steal.
I do not steal. Stealing is wrong, he says as he's looking at his father.
I gotcha.
Stealing is wrong, and I abide the law. Smile.
Gotcha.
This
As
is confusing.
I will keep the dice.
Jalen steps in with her mother, and looks like she's sweating.
I am
From
watching
exertion.
Jalen with her every move.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
I am expressly not watching Jalen.
All right, cool. I'll tell you if you see anything.
God.
You're all here? What is it that you need? Rose looks over. They broke your sword.
I didn't touch it.
They is a very strong word for
I wasn't here when it happened. I just got here.
I didn't touch it.
It was Cirrus, though.
Wow.
He wasn't paying attention. He wouldn't answer.
Jesus, he just threw her. Chucked her right underneath that.
Fire.
I
don't
have
understand.
no desire to be involved in this shit.
Wow. All right. Rose looks over. Why did you do that?
Who's?
Why did you break my sword?
I wasn't trying to break your sword. I was trying to speed it up. You know, you hit it till it cools down and then it's done. So I was trying to cool it up faster so you'd be done and could talk to us.
Roll a deception.
That's not a deception. She's
She
dumb.
probably believes that.
I
That's
was
not
gonna
a
say she
Roll
probably
a
believes how that
persuasion.
works.
Roll a persuasion.
Yeah.
Is Rose capable of accepting that there is someone this stupid on the planet? Because I feel like he might just want to end it all by
There you
winning
go.
the world.
So So, Violet starts saying, Cirrus, now when you cool something, and Rose slams a hand down on the table. You thought what?
You have convinced him
What?
of your stupidity when it comes to
And
weaponry.
this is the
Look,
first
you-
time you've heard Rose raise his voice.
It's not the first
What?
time for me.
I've
It's about
watched you
the
do it
blacksmith's
before.
blade.
You melt it and then you like pour it into a sword thing, and then you hit it till it cools down. You know, you shove it in the water and it goes. Psh.
Don't cast swords.
I can't. I don't under.
Lord help me, I'm not strong enough.
Timora, help me.
No, he'd say something like ancestors preserve. This child is all but useless to me. And yet she's supposed to be a kindred spirit. Why? Why?
All but
No,
useless,
you
but she has a
forced
star
me.
on him.
You forced me into this, man. I didn't want to come.
You should take her
Now-
as an apprentice.
Now you're stuck with me. Oh God, no.
Everyone disliked that.
Make her
Serious,
make a sword.
Serious, you see a slow, devilish smile
No.
creep onto
No.
his face.
No. No.
Teach
I
responsibility.
need to write to your parents.
I'll disown them. I don't care.
I will disown my parents.
You're going to be working at my forge,
No, I will
Cirrus,
not. I will never
one
work.
way or another.
No.
For work, period.
Mark my words.
No.
Marcus pulls out his notebook and writes something down.
You're getting off topic. We were talking. Agete, ask him. Ask him.
Ask him.
Ask him.
Yeah,
I
I
poke
guess
him.
this entire time has just been kind of standing there with his like arms.
Oh, are you
crossed.
holding the rock?
Yeah, no, it's like on his belt.
It's in fucking hysterics right now.
Yeah.
Wait a second. This isn't Timora. This is just Chris.
No, it's Timora, but also me.
Yeah.
Can't believe there's a Chris self-insert rock.
Yeah, it just keeps laughing, and he's just like, he's getting agitated by like the situation, but also the rock is not helping.
Agete, ask him.
He kind of looks at the kids that are in the room, and then back to Violet and Rose.
Do they need to be removed?
Most likely.
Looks at Kaylin and Jalen. Go find Dimitri and play.
That's my dog. You can't give my dog away.
I believe that he just did.
No, he did not.
Violet looks at Rose. Manners. Children. And Kaylin and Jalen look up at Cirrus with like the biggest puppy dog eyes. Can we play with him, please?
No.
Fucking
Go-
said.
There's 3 other puppies. Go play with them.
But we like Dimitri.
Yeah, but if you play with them enough, maybe you'll get your own puppy.
But we like Dimitri.
No. Last
He's
time
not
I
that-
saw you with him, you were riding on him.
He's not that well behaved. If you just go play with him, he'll play with you. He's not here.
I said I've been having him around with me. I think he's here.
Oh, he probably is right outside the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Go play with one of the puppies.
Okay. And they head outside. And immediately begin playing with Dimitri.
Got him.
I run out and yell at him, like, no, that's my dog!
They've ridden him away. He's gone.
Dimitri, and the children run off into the sunset.
No!
Happy as can be.
I'm gonna... I will get them after this.
Why, Iota?
I go back.
Violet has a smile, a very knowing, like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen kind of smile. And Rose looks to you all. Well,
What is this rock, and why do you want it so badly?
he pulls out one of the black daggers. Do you know what this is?
I think Circe flinches when she sees it.
He, like, looks at it and, like, frowns, kind of nodding, but also, like, shaking his head.
We were told about them, I think, right? These are the ones that stop magic?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a number of things and a number of ways to call this object. All you need to know is that it prevents magic from being woven or flowing through spells. A very useful tool. However, I've come to believe the rock that fell out of the sky is its exact opposite. With enough power, any spell is easily castable, transfigured to whatever you want. I intend to capture that rock and seal it away.
Seal it away?
No creature should have that much power in their control. Not even I. The wonders I could do with it, it would revolutionize forging for everyone. I could create a hammer that could create anything. But you could create a weapon that could destroy and sunder all of Terrell. Which is, if you don't know, the name of the land of Forgotten Realms.
Okay.
So, I intend to destroy the thing. Well, that or have it come in contact with one of these.
Do you think you have the capability to destroy it?
I can only hope. Any creature with such power would be able to do more harm than good. I don't trust people. I don't
mean,
like them.
You don't know.
I suppose I don't. But I also don't know what people will do with it, and must assume the worst. Am I wrong in doing this?
So, like, hypothetically, would you, like, kill someone to keep it safe? Like, how serious of a threat is this?
I don't know. Maybe. I am unsure of the amount of power that it can create.
What about the forge in the Wave Echo cave?
A secondary objective, if anything. If I find that, I intend to use it for my own purposes.
Such as?
I am a forge master. I wish to create something new and intricate. I wish to create an object that will allow me to transport myself across the lands. But for that, I need time, energy, resources, and a forge strong enough to contain my, well, great expertise.
What's the difference between forges? It's just hot rocks, right? It's like a fire.
Have you ever tried to forge mithril, adamantine?
You think I've tried to forge anything?
No, but you will.
No,
You
I
will.
won't. No.
I cannot wait.
You shut up.
What's Violet's reaction to all this?
So, Violet, on the other hand, doesn't look surprised at all at the information that he's giving. She almost looks like she's waiting for him to say something.
Okay, Agete looks at Violet and looks back to Rose and goes, what else?
There is no more I can say. Violet slowly begins to glare at Rose. If you won't tell them, I will. Violet, I can't without breaking the oath. And you know what it means to break it. Very well. There is another objective with this rock. In recent times, there has been a surge of intrigue and mystery. There is a game being played among the dragonkind. Violet is a part of it, in a way. She cannot say, and I can voice her voice. There is a council that works to keep Tiamat at bay. We have reason to believe that there is some force coming upon Wave Echo Cave that would see that this rock be used to bring forth Tiamat into this world.
How could the rock bring her into this world?
We're not sure. But there are those that believe it will, and that is enough for us to stop it. And Violet nods, seeming satisfied. It is why we've had Snarl following you. Violet, while able to move and do things such as set up information circles, has an oath that she cannot speak upon the council itself. It is supposed to remain secret, if only to keep our enemies on their toes. So we have to require those like you to do things for us. We apologize for any deception in this that we have made, but the less you knew, the less opportunity for our enemies to know.
I look to Agete.
Yeah. He looks on the fence.
Have we satisfied you?
How did you guys find out?
About the stone?
Yeah.
Simple divination, of course.
From who?
Any cleric of Bahamut would be able to assist us. There were quite a few back in Neverwinter.
But like, wouldn't you have had to know what you? I guess you could have seen the star.
That was the most important day. I saw it crash. And I thought to myself nothing of it. Maybe another adamantine ore. Some new resource to draw upon. And I did not care. But then odd things began happening, so we went to the Bahamut cleric. Odd things such as what's happening outside these doors already.
Yeah, give a look at Cirrus.
I think she whispers to you. Yeah, I think she kind of whispers. She's like, I don't know. I have a hard time imagining them actually hurting me to get the stone, but they seem really serious about it. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about.
He looks at Violet when she says that, and then looks back to Cirrus. And like,
What do you mean hurt you?
he was
I'm whispering.
like hand cover mouth whispering into ear.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks suspicious as hell, but
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is there something you wish to tell us?
Agete is analyzing whether they tell them and risk having to fucking fight them, or just like not telling them, but then them not trusting us now.
We could take these fuckers.
I don't think so.
I'm kidding.
Having to run from Violet would be fucking annoying though.
Yeah, that would not be good.
So just clarify. So they think the rock is at this Echo Cave,
Yes.
right? Or I'll
And
speak
there's-
up. And just hypothetically, what would be the next step if this rock you seek isn't at this cave?
We'd have to do some more divination and ask more thoroughly where it is.
So you haven't checked in a while?
No, It was a long time to collect for this venture. And then we checked right before we left.
So you want to destroy it,
Yes.
Violet? Do you agree with this plan?
I can say nothing.
Are there
Know
other-
that it's not out of malice or secretiveness. I
fair.
simply cannot say.
Fair enough.
Are there others that can contact the people of Bahamut to divine where this rock would be? Others with other motives, perhaps? Do you have competition?
It wouldn't be. It would be Bahamut. It could be Bahamut, but Bahamut is not the only one that is searching for this object. The cult of Tiamat could also be moving on this thing.
It also
We're
might
not
be a male
sure.
drow.
We are simply too unaware of who our enemy truly is.
If indeed there is one.
If indeed there is one. For all we know, we get there and no one has even laid eyes upon it.
And you know where this cave is?
We've mostly figured out the location. We're still trying to pin down specifics. We've had Snarl do several camping trips out into the mountains and hillside to do a little searching for us. They are very useful and resourceful children.
I think I kind of like pull Agete in for the whisper thing again, and I'm like,
Yeah.
honestly, I think it's best to tell them.
Yeah, he nods. He doesn't look happy about it, but he agrees.
Can we talk to you inside for a second?
He kind of looks around as technically you guys are inside because it's this.
Oh, it's Smithy.
Yeah.
Is this like a public place?
No, he's kicked out the owners before.
Okay.
He kicked
All
him
right.
out.
Marcus shuts the door. Now it's not.
Just killed them. They're just dead. Like,
Damn.
it's fine.
Savage.
He did pay them for
The time.
Thanks
For
for your
the
forge.
time.
Get the fuck out. Bye.
This is mine.
I mean, if you pay in gold, people are like, oh, you can do whatever the fuck you feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Because 1 gold is a lot.
Yeah.
Be chickens.
Okay.
All
Chicken
right.
economy.
I look at both of them and I'm like, okay. So like, don't be weird and don't be mad, okay? I look specifically at Rose.
Yeah, Agete has taken up definitely a more like protective stance.
I need you guys to both say you're gonna be cool.
We promise not to harm you. She promises not to harm you.
Nope.
If you do
Nope.
something stupid, I'm not going. I
Nope.
can't promise
Actually,
anything.
I actually need you to promise this.
Yeah, Agete like glares at Rose.
He gives you a glare back, but sighs and throws up a hand. I will not harm you, child.
Cool, I'll be right back, and I slip into another room to take off the sweater. So when I come back, I am wearing the overalls, but I don't have the sweater on, so you can see the top of the gem. Or the rock. So, like, remember, don't be mad.
Violet stares in wild-eyed amazement. And then says, Violet, Cirrus, may I
I don't
see
recommend
more?
touching.
May I see more fully? And she's like gesturing to.
Yeah. I'm like, sure, I look at Rose. What is his reaction?
His head has sunk into his hands, and he's just like, oh, fuck.
Yep.
I mean,
Why?
like,
Why
you
have I
guys-
been cursed with this?
She's like, honestly, you guys should have known. I randomly got magic.
I mean, that's not that weird.
I mean, Agate gestures to like the hole in his chest and looks between the two of them and goes, "How do you think I got this?"
Yeah, see?
Your parents specifically told us not to inquire.
Oh, about the hole? I mean, that
Yeah.
is kind of rude. Anyway, yeah, I'll go
We
with
are
Violet.
respectful for whatever it is your family's history is. We're not monsters.
I know,
and-
but you must be feeling kind of dumb about it now, huh?
You can't tell the man not to be mad and then
And
prod
then
him
mock
the rest
him,
of the game.
yeah.
I mean, she can, because she's dumb as fuck. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head to the other room now.
I should go.
Violet comes with you, and you
Uh-huh.
know, you show. I assume you show her like the full thing.
Yeah.
Did it? Did it hurt?
You know, I was a little too afraid about Agete with a giant hole in his chest. I don't really remember. It knocked me out. I'll give it that.
Did it hurt when heaven fell and hit you?
I will say it hurt it fucking hurt Agete.
May I?
Yeah.
She taps it with a finger, and like it sparks just a little bit, but nothing like actually happens.
She got lucky.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, you should try sticking your arm through Agete's hole. That can fuck you up a bit.
Nope. Would not suggest.
You're not there.
Oh, you're right, I'm not.
They went to a different room so she could pull down her top.
I see. And this gave you your current powers.
Yeah. You know, the shape shifting and the magic and yeah.
The council must be told this.
They're not gonna be mad either, are they?
No one is going to be mad. No one is mad.
Okay, cool.
Well, Rose might be mad, but I mean,
He's
it's
always
Rose.
mad. Yeah. That's fine.
Put your clothes back on. And she heads out immediately and walks directly to Agate. Agate, I need to see the hole.
Don't touch it. It's warning you. If you pass out, it's not my problem.
I have to
He
know.
shows her.
I have to know, unfortunately.
Okay, she shrugs. He shrugs and just kind of like, whatever, I warned you.
And she looks at it and slowly sticks her hand and touches it, and a shock runs up her arm. You could see her, like the whole arm jerk, and she lets out like a cry of pain, and begins to like move away and like throws all but throws herself out the door as she's like rolling around clearly in pain.
Did warn you.
And Rose immediately goes to her side, but she like pushes him away, and her arm slams down, and it doesn't look like an arm anymore, as like it begins to grow into like this scaly hide, and it doesn't match her body size anymore. It looks like way too big to do so. I can I can control it. Whew. And it slowly turns back into a human arm. Okay. And you're just carrying that with you?
Kind of looks down to his chest and back to her like, I don't really have a choice.
Does it not hurt?
No, he sticks his hand through his own chest, and like he like scrunches his nose up because it feels weird, and then electricity happens.
Yeah,
and
because you can
everything.
feel it. Feels like you can feel the inside of your chest,
Yeah.
essentially, from
Yeah.
the inside, essentially.
He makes a face where it looks like uncomfortable and slightly tickles, but then pulls it back out. Kind of shrugs.
I want to come around and like stick my hand there and give like a peace sign.
You do so. Nothing happens.
Yeah. What's up?
Rose looks at Marcus, Mina, and Ryland. You guys have just got yourselves a new responsibility.
About that,
You mean the responsibility of making sure they stay alive? That was the start. That was my start. So I don't think I got a new responsibility.
I think the Wraith knows.
The Wraith knows.
I don't think the Wraith knows.
It looked into my memories.
Oh,
Shit. The Wraith does know now.
shit.
Didn't mention
Well,
anything about
that
it.
sucks.
It did what?
Yeah,
It looked-
Agete does not look happy and is like, I fucking knew it.
I'm sorry, I was not thinking.
It's fine. It's fine. Just adds a new layer of things we gotta deal with now.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Rose.
But
Oh,
it would
maybe,
only know what I know, and that's not a lot, admittedly.
maybe that's what he meant when he said he was gonna come. I mean, he wanted the art too, but
Yeah.
He wanted he wants a lot of things.
yeah. But he said like, we'd see each other soon, because
Oh,
You
he
know.
also wants the town.
yeah. Well,
Hopefully
he wants his painting. I mean, I get that.
I mean, you did
Where
a good
is
job.
it from? Thunder Tree?
Allegedly.
It's from the sky. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Thunder Tree. Yeah, that thing. Okay. That was actually me, Alicia, having a very dumb moment. I'm so sorry.
It fits the character.
He did say it, which doesn't.
From the
True.
sky.
It's from the sky, duh.
It's from the sky, smile.
Either we go to Thunder Tree or to Wave Echo Cave. It's up to you.
I think he said he'd kill us if we went to Thunder Tree.
Although, if all that you say about the stone is true, it could be much more dangerous in their hands. But there's also no indication directly that they care about it. And he doesn't seem very shy about his motives. Frankly.
I think a flash of realization crosses Agete's face, and then he looks back to Cirrus. One more thing.
Hmm?
She doesn't have a pulse.
Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that.
What?
Your heart is. Or
Yeah,
would.
like I mean, that's kind of why I was worried. You're like, oh, I'll kill whoever gets in my way, and I'm like,
Already
I don't
dead.
know if I'm gonna live without it. Yeah, I might be dead. I don't know, man.
No, we were. I would. Rose holds up a hand. We would not extract it from you regardless.
Okay, chill. Yeah, I don't have
It
a
is
pulse.
yours.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't have a pulse, so
I see. That's something that we'll have to send special care for. Not having a heartbeat is concerning, but maybe not immediate danger. It is up to you where you go. In 2 days' time, Wave Echo Cave will be... We will have found where it is.
Are we still getting paid?
The council will reimburse any... or recompense any... hazards.
Is Violet still on the ground?
She's, like, sitting there.
Okay.
She looks like she's recovering slowly. She's just trying not to, like...
She's having a great time, I'm sure.
Move around a whole lot.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, but you got a long rest from it. I don't get what the difference was. Did she also get a long rest from it?
I got my spells back, is what happened. Not a long
Oh, right, yes.
So, it's a roll, first of all.
Oh, what'd you roll?
She rolled bad.
Oh,
She rolled bad times.
got it.
in
she rolled-
in emergency.
She
Tap
she
at
rolled. She rolled losing things, and let's just say she lost a lot of HP.
Oops.
Hot buzz.
I pre-rolled this because I suspected that this was going to be a thing the last session, at least based on what you guys were planning on doing the last session. So I made a bunch of rolls this morning, and I was like, well,
Rip.
I mean,
Bruni.
1 HP is still 1 HP. You're still alive, Violet.
Oh my god, I could have killed her.
It would have been her fault, but yeah.
I did
It's
warn
fine.
her.
I mean, you guys could have. It wouldn't have killed her. Just,
Incapacitated.
Would
Yeah.
have been convenient.
Yeah,
And
but
Rose would have fucking lost his shit.
anyway, I have a heart condition, so like I super can't work at the forge. Sorry.
I think you have a heart condition at all.
I mean, it would be a heart condition.
The
I
condition
see.
being you don't have a heart.
Haha. Yep. Sorry.
I
too
will.
bad.
I will take that under consideration.
Don't fucking write it.
And Violet looks to all of you. It's up to you. We technically hired you. We can only ask that you handle the situation with the stone.
Seems some of us don't have a choice in the matter.
I'm fine with either.
Wait, why do we want to go to Thunder Tree?
Because the Wraith knows about the star inside you and might try to steal it.
So then why would we take it to him?
I mean, that's a good point.
Why wait for him to come ready?
That's also a good point.
Rather than go to his home turf where probably most of his guys are?
There's been a lot of threats made, too. Going to Thunder Tree and nipping that in the bud would help.
I
Look
did
what-
not.
Rosalind,
Yes.
either path we take, seems dangerous. And do you have any spare of those daggers that stop spellcasting? Because
Yes, I do.
do you mind if I take one? I mean, I will
Yes,
give
I
it
do.
back.
But
I
I
will
see why it would be useful to you.
You have great leverage on me because you're the one that fixes my ship, and I completely agree that this should not
I
be in
will
the hands
give
of.
one to you. But
Alright,
I
cool.
will make one for you.
I know you make great quality, so I look forward to that.
Speaking of weapons, I might need a handle. And he pulls out the war pick hammer.
I can fashion something as such. It will take me a day.
Okay, he nods. Does not put it down because he would not be able to pick it up.
Can I get something?
Sounds like you got a job.
Can
I don't
do
want
this?
that.
Can you
Job.
do this? Can you do this?
I want something
want
too.
Yes, actually.
Ah, shit.
You can have the most wonderful present I can give.
I don't trust this immediately.
The gift of labor.
And he pulls out a small coin and hands it to you.
I take it and I look at it.
That coin is special. It's been one of my greatest inventions. And he places another one into Ryland's hand. Speak to it.
Oh, walkie-talkies.
Hello?
Sirius, you hear the hello in your head.
Mind walkie-talkies.
Ooh. I say something. Do I have to talk into the thing?
Yes, you have to talk
Okay.
into it to
Okay.
Make it go.
yeah.
I talk back. Hi.
And Ryland, you hear that back. They're sending stones, but they have that they have that
Nice.
specific
Trait in the head.
trait that it's in the
Comes out of
head. It's in the head when you're talking to it, and they have infinite uses, but you have to speak into them.
What about distance?
There is none.
Nice.
So, Scarf.
Sweet, we got an old style cell phone. Wearing Chris down.
Gave us another purple scarf.
Do they have emojis?
No.
I can do it to you now, Chris.
Unfortunately,
They don't even have texting.
Unfortunately, no.
Can I send
it's
gifts?
No.
Even if I loop it in my head?
No.
You have to
Because you have
speak
to speak it.
You can just
However,
say
if
I
that
you
can
learn
describe
code
it so
and-
amazingly.
If you learn the code, you can speak the phrases.
It'll just appear in the head as a moving image.
My greatest invention. Now, I will see you all in the morning. I have work to do.
Yep, cool. Thanks. Also, thanks for not, stabbing me.
Yep.
I think after we head out, I looked at Agete. I'm like, well, that went good. And I looked at everyone. So who wants how should we divide up the coins? The 2 coins.
I think he gave one to you and one to Ryland.
Ah. I mean, that makes sense. We could have divided it, if there
It
was
a gift, Cirrus.
You're not here, we left! Okay.
Voice of God.
Ryland, can I see your coin?
I'm gonna tie it so, it's basically like a necklace, I guess? Yeah.
I pass the coin over to Marcus.
I whisper into it. Do you really want me talking in your head?
I narrow my eyes and look at him. Only if I get to see the book.
Speak into it again. Why would I let you see my book?
Because I will eventually.
Seems unlikely. And I hand the coin back. 'Cause I don't fucking want this shit. I don't want her in my head either.
All right, and that's where we're gonna wrap up the session, except for
Nice.
one small little thing. Steris, the next
I sh-
morning, 4
should've-
a.m., he wakes you up.
No! No!
My
And
dad.
he takes you.
He can fucking try.
He takes you kicking and screaming, no matter what.
No, I'm asleep. I am dead fucking weight. With all dead 5 pounds.
Okay.
So you wake up in the forge.
You know, there's such thing as smelling salts, right?
I lost all power of scent. It's gone.
Oh. Don't worry, you're working in that forge now.
I am not. I run out. I don't care. I'll fucking shapeshift and run away. You can't fucking catch me.
Catch.
Gotta do better than that, old man.
Don't you worry. You will.
And so begins the great prank war of 9703.
9703.
Oh, probably should have showed him the star form too. Oh
I'll
well.
chase
later.
you, Steris, to the ends of the earth!
I cannot
You're
wait.
not my dad.
I cannot wait for when Rose is like, okay, give me the head so I can do the weapon, and Agate's gonna smile at him and just hand it over and not say anything. And it's just gonna drop.
It's amazing.
Because he knows Chimera would fucking love that.
Thunk. You're like, bitch. He'll be like, what? How dare, but also funny.
Yep,
I hope you like your weapon.
it's great. I like how you're like, oh, curse? What curse?
Well, I mean, there is a way to fuck that up.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Just don't smile.
I mean, I don't think Agate will, but you
No.
know, it clearly has a stipulation that says, you know,
Yeah.
don't fuck it up.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
There you go. You get to be a paladin without being a paladin.
Woo.
Nice. I'm
Paladin,
excited to see the stuff you get to do
If I ever crit
someday.
someday.
You just have to attack
Someday.
us.
True.
Yeah, just kill us.
Yeah, just
Smile.
attack us.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
big
anymore.
paladin grits.
I'm sure Timora would be like, yeah, that's fair.
That's luck. That's luck for you.
That's how that works.
Mhm.
Good enough.
Wah.
Sorry for taking up so much of the session talking and stuff, guys.
It's D&D.
I think everybody had their time to shine.
Yeah.
Save
It
for I think a bit
started-
of Marcus, but Marcus had his at the end
Yes.
of the last session.
Marcus got to run around and get people.
I collect.
Collection. Woo, it's almost 1 a.m. My head hurts. I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh,
Go to bed.
Oof.
man.
Yeah.